was hating. All of them fake, I see both faces.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And a flag comes in.
There's a flag. I threw it right over the dude's head. Oh,
let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. Called that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And some room to work. He's got the lane, and there he goes. You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Good. Makes the score Broncos 7, Chargers 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Now Rivers. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Complete to number 85.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
The Chargers first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rivers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 43. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
First down, Chargers.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. From the gun, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch there. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, The NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's intercepted.
A linebacker kept up with a 93 speed. A linebacker kept up with a 93 speed wide receiver on the go route. Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't got time for this shit.
It looked like he tried to put a little too much
linebacker
into this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
I'm playing man. What the fuck? This shit pissing me off, bro. I'm playing man, bro. How the fuck do a screen get over?
There, 12 yards on the play. That time
this shit make no logical sense, bro.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers
linebacker keeping up with Michael Floyd on the fly route. That man got like 94 speed, bro.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first
I got
half.
Dane Thompson. I can't even run the ball, bro. Nah, I missed a fucking field goal, so he up 1. But, nah, bro, it's just that shit. I got Malcolm Floyd on the fucking.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I got Malcolm Floyd on the fly route with a linebacker behind him, and the nigga keep up with him, get an intercept like a linebacker. Like,
14 on that one and a 1st down.
That's what we add up.
A lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving? On 1st and 10, Rivers.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
Yeah, when I throw the ball, it's always some shit like that, bro. Like, this man threw the ball getting hit, he threw it to the ground. My man threw the ball, I'm getting hit, he threw the ball 50 yards in the air for an interception.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The point after is good, and the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
Look at this linebacker is catching all my fucking. This nigga, who is this? Right. Man just caught LT on the fucking. Man.
This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
It's the fastest linebacker in Madden history right here. This nigga keeping up with Malcolm Floyd on the fly route. This nigga hawking LT.
That for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rivers fires this into the flat, complete. And his first
my God.
loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say.
Oh, you gotta give me the ball back, bro.
One starts with an S, ball secure.
Yeah, bro. Stop with dumb shit, bro.
They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now a handoff looking right. He juked him. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here.
Oh, my God, bro. This man got like 10 steps.
They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Throw the fucking ball, man.
About 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Number 40.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Rivers. Now they go straight.
Nobody blocked. I got 2 linemen in front of me, bro. Nobody blocked.
But that is still well short of what he needed.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking,
you try another game in Rex.
to the runner, everything has to
You
fit
try another
just
game.
right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team...
They been like, bro, what? He threw the ball out of bounds, bro.
Their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers.
It's pissing me off, bro. Like, he threw the ball out of bounds, bro. Why am I getting a pass interference call?
On the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Look.
And that one goes incomplete. He's
He get hit, throw a pick like I did, bro.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Bro.
Oh, that's just not fair. And now
Shit not letting me change. I'm pressing circle. I'm not changing on nobody, bro. I'm just sitting
they're
there.
able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
What the fuck?
He is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on
Oh, wow,
the
I'm
season.
running past niggas, bro. This shit pissing me off, bro.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick start
This
team
shit
all
trash,
season
bro.
long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Taken from about the 12. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
.4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, Rivers. Now he's going to
why are you running? Oh,
right side.
Stay where you at. You are open.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Taken down and sacked. A loss of 10 yards on the play.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
390! 390!
From the gun, Rivers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside.
What? What was that?
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from
What?
them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
To throw on third down, Rivers.
Shit pisses me off, bro. How am I getting tackled standing up? Like, they blow the whistle, my dude don't get tackled, bro.
Set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
My special team trash, bro.
And he is finally out of bounds, but
My
not
special
before
team
taking
is
it down
trash.
inside the 30. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
26.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Play fake, Rivers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Los Angeles.
Net 180. Block the team. Hey, don't run.
They'll throw again, Rivers.
Bro, I threw the ball. This shit lagging. I threw the ball like 5 seconds ago, bro. Like, yeah, this shit lagging.
They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, this shit lagging like a
Brandon, this is
motherfucker.
a veteran quarterback back there.
I've been through the ball, bro.
Throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I've been through the fucking ball, bro.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Don't get nervous. Check 26, check 26. 18 ready. Go street. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27. Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he'll go at the 25. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that'll be knocked away.
I got all these fucking receivers and tight ends and nobody getting open, bro. And man coverage, bro.
To throw the football, all the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And he comes back with one complete.
Rivers pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, Rivers. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 17. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Rivers.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
A gain of
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 12-yard line.
Now Rivers.
Throw the fucking ball away.
He's taken down.
Oh, I'm sitting here pressing the button, bro. Throw the fucking ball away.
At a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. Rivers to throw it.
What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. What the fuck are they doing? Why is my dude running?
Still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's just pissing me off, bro.
For some teams,
I did a fucking play action. Phillip Rivers running around and running around. Off a play action, like, why are you running around off a play action, bro?
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his
You better
man
not.
out of the
Oh my
backfield.
fucking God, bro.
Broken tackle.
You got your man tackled in the backfield. How you miss the tackle?
Got what they needed
Shit,
there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
You got him man one-on-one in the
Down to the
backfield.
final 2 minutes.
And you missed the fucking tackle, bro. Fuck out of here. This shit pissing me off. This shit make no logical sense.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
There ain't a fumble or nothing.
Defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good.
He dropped the fucking ball.
Make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now
This man wide open, bro. Why are you dropping the ball?
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And
You got 2 steps on this nigga, bro. The ball hit you dead in your hands. You're not catching the ball.
As a result.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A big play, 3rd and 2. This crowd dying for a stop. Here's Rivers. And he can't get
Nobody blocked.
He's taken
Fuck out of
down.
here.
What a huge
Shit,
play.
that nigga dropping the ball wide the fuck open, bro. I don't get mad in logic, bro. This shit pissing me off,
Go
bro.
for it here on 4th down.
Oh.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Rivers to throw.
Drop
And
ball.
no, it's
Motherfucker just dropping the ball. Dropping the
They go
ball.
through with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Looking left side, he's got it complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Today's final score, Broncos 20.
Well, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for Denver, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
No better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck ass, y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish.